Are you ready for your first turn today?
Yes, sir. I've waited and waited. Now we're going to go whether she goes hard or not. We're going to have fun.
All right, here we go.
Well, hello everybody. It's going to be kind of a little back and forth today. I've already done some of this just to be quite straight up with you, but
Well, to be fair, we kind of need to get some videos going
Well-
because we lost all our footage.
well, it is that's the second time, and we're doing hard. We're trying hard, but that four-letter word life keeps happening. But it's all good. But I got here this morning and trying to get in on Daryl's live
Metal Art Custom.
metal art custom. I'm sorry, and I did get in it, and then as I was trying to get things going, we had company, and he come in and then sat down, and we had a customer come in and get some tires. So I'm kind of running behind on this, so just bear with me just a little bit. Here on this just a silly little YouTube channel, there is 139 days to No Name National, 42 days to Fun Run Cruise to Drive-In. Daryl's putting that on in Sydney, Ohio at the fairgrounds. Really look forward to that. We really got to buckle down and get our money straight before then, but we're going to do it. And y'all got to realize 30 of those 42, he's going to be absent. He's going to learn to drive that choo-choo train to better his career there. I'm hoping that both of our careers come to a short end real quick and we kind of do this, because I sure would like to entertain you guys for a living. But anyway, what we plan on doing here today, I'm hoping to beat some of this rain. I'm gonna load up the liner machine from the house, and I got several things at the trailer that in the building that I'd like to bring here that we keep looking for. I'll probably still got a couple loads of stuff at the house that needs to come here that we know we got and we can't find it because it's at the house. But anyway,
Before we get that here, we might need to clean up some more room
well,
here.
that's actually I put it on the bottom of the list.
Oh, I didn't even see that. He hadn't even told me what our plan is.
I have not. He was doing one thing, because like I said, the morning, once we both got here, it's been kind of busy trying to get one thing after the other. He's been working on the computer, working on the skid steer tires, and getting tires for the guy that the customer to come in. So like I said, some of this has already been done, but we'll recap on that when we do the debriefing.
And I'm wearing my glasses because it's kind of helping with the headaches.
Well, that's what I told him. You know, I said,
You sure is ugly.
you really need to wear them a little bit more, because I know when I don't wear mine, I'm sitting there squinting, trying to look at the TV or my phone or whatever.
His life.
Well, I must have went over. But anyway, there's some more coming in. We got to check it out. But still, it's going to be a busy day on that. We at 12. We do our premiere. It's up here somewhere, way down here.
It's like 90 minutes. Which
Yeah.
by the time this is up, you've done seen it.
So, like I said, we got a mess here. We're trying to get gathered up because, like I said, tomorrow he leaves, and I actually thought he was leaving a little bit later than he is. So he's not going to be here very long at all tomorrow. So so I kind of got to get a lot done today, where they said it worked for procrastinate, and I put things off, and well, I've got to get it. I've got to get it on paper so I know what I'm doing while he's gone. But anyway, once I get all that stuff loaded up, that's already done, then I got to unload it. The trailer's sitting right out there, just to be quite straight up with you, and I've got some of it goes up there. We got to get the camper moved. We got to get the.
If we even decide to move all that right now. I mean,
Well,
I hate
I
to
know.
load it again, but in the same token,
Well, you're gonna be gone, and I had a heck of a time loading that machine.
just say no up there where the boat is in the boat room.
We get the boat out. We're gonna have to clean that room. I'm gonna take back the tractor in there and get the box straight. That should leave enough room for that.
Yeah, but I'm saying there's a bunch of like nails and stuff on the ground.
just have to do what we gotta do. We gotta do something, because I've got it here now, and I really do need it right here, because I need to work on it. It needs to go on the, to be honest, on the lift, and then I can kind of raise it up and work on it instead of trying to get on the ground. The only problem with that is I need to order some parts and get the thing going. And then the order, remember I said order. So when you order a part, you gotta pay for it. Well, there lies the problem right now. I just cannot do it. And I'm getting real close to the end, about that far on the end of, it's that far, on the end of my credit card limitation.
So, I don't even like saying that.
I don't, but I did it, you know, the Vivo thing actually come out to the advantage, but when the taxes hit me, I had to dip into some of that. So I do got just a little bit left on that if I wanted to, originally what I'm intended on spending on Vivo. So I do have a little bit of that left that I can make a call and get this going, but I hate to do something like that, and I got a little bit left on Tractor Supply, but I usually try to pay everything down before we do the next step, and I'd hate for something to come up and an emergency or somebody come in and need an abundance of parts, tires or whatever, and we absolutely don't have a way to do it. So I'm trying to figure that out as we go. Randy's in the middle of fixing these skid steer tires. We're gonna try to get that today too. Set up the liner machine, try to get it wherever I put it.
Let's just put it in here so we can roll it in the back by the shit sign.
I've got to get it where I can put it and get it together. So, and like I said, we got the premiere at 12 and several lives to attend to today. I'm gonna be honest with y'all guys, not that I've ever tried to lie to you, because I prefer to be straight up with you. That's hard for me and Randy to do, and it's not because we don't want to. We do. We want to be in everybody's lives just like they are ours. But the problem is we're holding 2 full-time jobs. We're trying to run this right here, the shop. We're trying to do the YouTube.
7 days a week.
We're trying to do the YouTube. We're trying to edit the videos, and he has been handling the most of the editing and stuff, but it's still, it's trying to maintain. I can tell y'all, if we had a cup and everything we're trying to do is liquid going into that cup, it would be full. And it would probably be about like that fuzz on top of the chocolate milk, you know, just the hot chocolate just kind of easing over. It's probably what it'd be. We are absolutely pinned to the wall with what we got going on here. Because there's times I don't leave here till midnight, you know, and that's why you see us sometimes we get down. But it's all good. And we got to clean up. We have made a mess in here doing the exhaust, cooking, and bringing the new motor in and stuff. I did bring 2 motor stands, but if I can rig up a thing real quick on one of the motor stands, it's got wheels on it. We'll put that aluminum LS on it. We can move it around anywhere we want to go. So that's one of the things I'd like to try to accomplish today.
And listen, if we're in the live and we're working, we'll have it on the TV.
It is on the TV, and I try to come back and get on the phone, and I try to speak to everybody. I think it's very informal to do what I did today in Daryl's. I was speaking, you know, telling certain people hello, and I did say to hello to anybody I missed. That is not me. I don't like that, but I don't want you to think that I'm not, you know, wanting to speak, because I do.
We were there for the entire live, but the problem being,
But I was in and out
on the TV.
Yeah.
We had customers, we had visitors,
and I was coming in and out trying to get the stuff moved out, and like I said, Hurley's an absolutely phenomenal guy, and he's full of knowledge, and I don't feel right him coming in to see us and just leaving him. So he sits there and talks, and I try to do what little bit I can right here, and he seems to understand, but I just don't like to just leave him, you know. Because to be honest with you, I went and moved the truck out, and Randy was talking to him. They were working a little bit on the skid steer, and then next thing I know, he's ready to go. So I kind of felt bad about it, but he did say he had to go home and
put some meat in the freezer.
Yeah. So, you know, I think his wife's name's freezer. I'm not sure. So anyway, we can clean up a little bit.
I don't feel like seeing you anymore.
Remember,
You look a lot better without these.
1,440 minutes in every day. Don't let somebody talk about how ugly you are if they don't have your glasses on or glasses on, whatever, and try to hurt your feelings, because it doesn't matter. You allow them to do it. You got if they say something or if they do something and it hurts your feelings, that's because you're wearing your feelings on your sleeves. Just let it go, like water on the duck's back. So enjoy yourself. Do not do that now.
He just told y'all to enjoy yourself. But me, no, I can't enjoy myself.
Enjoy yourself, make yourself happy, not
trying.
at the expense of somebody else's pain. That is like other people we know that like seeing pain on other
Shut
people.
up and
So,
finish the dang intro.
like I said, 1,440 minutes in every day. Get out there and enjoy yourself. If you're not on your projects, get on them. Make yourself happy. Go out there and do what makes you happy and enjoy yourself, because you're not promised the next minute of your 1,440. So, and in a minute, everything can change. JG said it best.
JG
Where you're at right now, you're going to be in a different place by the end of the afternoon, by the end of next week, by the end of next month. You're going to be at a different place. So everything will pass. Make yourself happy, and let's go with it. And keep it silly. You got anything to say, crackhead? Y'all have a good day. Thank you. All right, everybody. I'm gonna bring you right out here and show you before I start unloading it. Excuse the mess on it, because it did get a little messy, but if you know anything about the liner machines and the liner stuff, it gets messy. But here's the machine. This is actually the back of it, but you got your A and B, your color and your hardener, and we're gonna get that off here and see if we can get it going. I got to remember where my plug-in is, but anyway, here's my little welder I had at the house. It's got a little bit bigger wire, and I've got it hooked up to 220, so I'm hoping that'll work out. This is my stick welder, and I know it's 220, of course, but we're gonna get the stick welder out there and play with it a little bit, maybe work on the 53-foot trailer with it or something, see how we do. There's my little paper machine for the liners. We bought these two right here, this and this, as an engine stand. We're going to see if I can put the LS, the aluminum one he bought, on it and kind of roll it around. And that's just some type of, let me walk over here, some type of a little dolly. I may put something in it, you know, as long as we can move it around. I don't know, we'll see. And a lot of my nuts and bolts and parts for the liner machine is in here. It's kind of what I used in sequence with it. But anyway, that's what we got going on right here. We'll start unloading it in just a minute. Sorry about the traffic behind me, but that's kind of why I wanted to get this liner business here, liner machine here, I'm sorry, because I have a feeling there's a lot of people stop in here or go by here, and I'd like to see if we can maybe get a few customers on liners and see how it does on the YouTubers watching. I think it'd be pretty awesome for us to do a liner or 12 and let people watch it. So anyway, I'll jump off here right now and get the truck back into here and start unloading some of this. Be right back.
Everybody, I got my exhaust fan on back there, makeshift air conditioning, whatever you want to call it. Don't listen to the tire right here. everything else they own.
I mean, what did you do?
Now for fun one.
I don't like getting dirty. Look. Lord have mercy. What's that? I hear ice cream calling me. Yeah, we'll put it back on. I don't ever know how to do that. Every time I try,
I can't get it to do right.
I don't freaking know what you put.
Well, look, it's a itty bitty little thing that ain't gonna do much good on this.
Oh. Do know that it's do better if that's pushed down. That.
Snowman.
There we go. I knew I could get her done. This one's huge, more or less up anyway. I put it on there and break it into that.
How do you bring one to that?
Put this on here, and that comes up, breaks the bottom. Make sure when you make sure the bottom's not going to catch it. Just make it quick. And a lot of these, a lot of these just make the bottom. I don't think the bottom works, but you can do the bottom without the top on.
Bottom piece.
Well, I would say you got to take a look. You need to let me know. I'm trying to come up with a way that I think I'm trying to spin on and swell it up a little bit. Or I can try to do this if you want to do that.
Don't really matter.
This all carries down here.
You might be okay.
What he said. All right, our premiere's over. We fix to get in Newcomb Garage. He's gonna do a live here. But I just heard thunder, so I gotta.
When there's rain, there's thunder. Ain't that coming out?
No. But I do have the orange truck out, and I got the windows down. I need to get this unloaded before it storms, and I don't want to get my truck. I don't want to get my truck all out in this mess. So, unfortunately, some of this stuff's gonna have to come out and go where I didn't want it, but I'll just have to work on it after I get it unloaded and out of the way. Y'all come with us while while I unload this. He might help, but I know he's working on the computer in there too.
I'm working on the computer, I'm working on the skid steer tire, I'm working on lives. Dang, I'm busy.
I don't think he said lives, I think he said lies. I'll move it from one spot to the other so I can go back and clean it up in a minute. I do have to get the welder going so I can fix this skid steer tire. And I think when I do it, I may try to fix this motor thing for that engine. Woo.
That is not sound effects I have added, that is real.
We're getting way too much crap in the way.
Yeah, way too much crap for not enough clean.
Did you spill some of that oil, or is that
That's, dang, dum-dum knocked it over.
Okay.
I think your camera battery's almost dead. Yeah. Camera battery's dead. Be right back. Alright, I got you a new battery, and Newcomb is officially live. So I told him we were here. So if you're watching this, Newcomb, just know that we're in the middle of doing all kinds of other stuff.
I thought about going live too, but
I'm not going to interrupt other people.
no, we do have it on video, and I might try to go live this afternoon. It looks like Newcomb's like me, having a hard time seeing that screen. Well, we want the people. I can't hear a thing.
Hey, never done. Good to see you.
Hello.
He can't hear you.
Yeah, but when he watches this, he can't.
Yeah.
I'm hearing myself over there on my camera.
Not throwing a raindrop.
Well, I'm telling you. I'm using the toilet. My eyes are
When Scott's hanging out Miller sitting on the road, he's ready to get my attention. He thought this was what's coming out of here. fellas, ladies and gentlemen, and Jonathan. This is the Vortex Spray-On Liner. Comes in 200 different colors. I suggest you stay with black, but it does have 200 different colors.
Well, how did Henry Ford say it? You can have any color you want as long as it's black.
No, if you're willing to pay, I'm willing to order. I don't suggest it, but that's just me. All right, I'm gonna shut y'all off while we get this trailer out of the way and I get the orange truck put up. Ooh, I got dirty. BRB. All right, everybody. We're gonna move some of this stuff around. Remember that station I was telling you about? I'm trying to move some of this stuff around so we got a little bit more room in here to move. What exactly are you trying to do?
Get it out of the way.
Oh, where we gonna use it? Well, I have it right here so we can use it. See, this is the problem we got. We got too much going on at one time. I just unloaded the trailer before the storm. It's gonna get the truck pulled back in. But I need to get this stuff out of the way because the stuff was right up against the orange truck and I didn't like that, and we couldn't move around because where we put this together and got the stuff from that place, the other trailer was full where I unloaded it. And it's just one of them deals where we just got to stop long enough to try to fix it and make a little bit of room. A lot of this is junk. Needs to be thrown away. But we did throw away a bunch of wheels, and then we've had people come in and need some. But again, so there comes a point when we just need to just say, get rid of it, and if they come in and need it, I'm sorry, we don't have it. We can try to find you another one or something, but there's just way too much junk here, and I do understand you hoard stuff up, but when it comes to we don't know what we got, it comes time we got to clean up and just start over. I'm about sure these goes to that box scrape I need to get out. I'd like to get them out today, but if I don't, I don't. Like I said, 98% of this stuff's going to have to be removed. Hey, I like that. That'll help good on the back of my box scrape. I got one of them at home. Good, and I got one here. Pretty healthy power cut on collar cut off. Might need to keep that. And there it is. That's how you do it. Might need to keep this, and I might need to keep that. I have no clue, but I'm sure I don't need it. Leave us a gas pedal. Wiper. Shit needs to be thrown away. I can tell you, if I get a metal hopper here, it should be gone. Just don't want to put it out there, everybody can see it. Some of y'all already think of little Lee Simpson, son. Blister!
Damn, this looks a lot better.
Yeah, just moving the shit from one place to the other.
Grandma Vic's gonna get on you for that.
For what?
Moving it from one place to another, not actually clean.
Well, I just told them I need a metal hopper. That's what I need.
We need to.
I need to get a metal hopper here and stop moving it from one place to the other and throw it away. I need a trash hopper. And
look, if we clean that, we can see when we pull on the lift.
yeah. Probably was for.
Probably.
Like I said, a lot of this stuff is good, but probably not in our lifetime. Brake fluid. Look at we can get now the language.
Here. Here's your
Brake fluid. Yeah, looks like it might be for that's on, but it's on. Could be to other. Like I said, the object here is get this one section right here cleared out. I'll throw the leaf blower on it. And
on today's episode of Does It Work? Go home somewhere else. You're a funny guy.
I was that close. Didn't see that.
Didn't see what? That still works. Thanks, Jack.
4.
Oh, here we go. This is what we need. Marble high rev hydraulic valve treatment.
No, I just put it up.
Smell it. You need to smell it.
That's probably
Looks heavy.
yes, it does.
Looks like it come off of a semi.
I don't think that was on Zimmer. I believe it's on like one of them.
Could be that one. It's deceptively heavy. Made out of foam.
Probably need to put it on. That was fun.
Careful, there's a lot of screws and stuff in there. I already know where you're going.
Oh, yeah, I was fixing to go get it.
Bring me some 22 caliber neck down frame. Okay. Brown, 2 level. 22. We keep on, we might find 22 pieces.
Okay, we are going to move that over here, please.
Why are we listening?
It's in the reason hall.
Alright, I need to plug something.
One you're not supposed to touch? Okay, good idea. That one.
Yeah, it's just.
Now, this could probably go right there. And yep. Like I said, we can kind of have some stuff. I got stuff in the back of my truck, like some drill bricks, stuff like that.
LS parts.
Yeah, we can kind of find our boards, mark them and cut them, and have our little bit heavier duty shelf. It don't go so high. Be careful with that. What are you going with?
I don't know, I'm just enjoying the 1440 minutes of bothering you.
Okay, that'll at least get it where I can get the truck in here, and I can actually back the truck up, and we can put the tractor up here if we want to, so it's not down there in the way.
We'll get all this crap up so we don't run over something.
Yeah.
Tires are expensive. These tire shops are highway robbery.
And a lot of this right here is trash that we've swept over, needs to be got up and burned. I need a burn barrel. One of them might be a good, well, we got a burn barrel down there.
Yeah, but we need one up here. That's like 150 foot away.
I did have that one up here, but
Some jack
that may be one right there for us.
See this one, let's look.
Told y'all I was gonna move stuff, and we'd have to move it again. You see that what I got there that I found? Right there hanging on that barrel? That's in between your arms.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be good for grabbing some of these logs. I can put it on a boom pole and drag some of these logs out of the way. I got one at the house.
Oh.
That's what I told them. Now we got one. So, now, that looks better there. A lot more neater. We just need to kind of come around with it.
I want to figure out what this stuff is. This is metal.
You figure that out. I'm gonna try to get this. We get the truck in and out.
Box is right here.
And,
There's more stuff behind it, like trim. Because if it's really nice trim for, I don't know, a square body. That red truck rode by earlier looked like mine, just a lot more better. It had trim along it, I kind of liked it.
yeah, that's probably to me. That's you're short 1440 minutes. If you want to check it out, you can. But I got I don't have that 1440 minutes. I got to get this where we get in here and get this other mess I just made. Cause I'm gonna be by myself for long. If we can just get that corner over there, that wall would look a lot better. Now, also what I was telling Randy the other day, every time I move y'all, yeah, I move you too far. Well, I was telling Randy the other day, that table that I took out of here, we ought to have one as long as that window, and then have it mounted to the cut block, and then just have it pulled up when we're not using it. And then when we need to use it, we can let it down and have legs on the outside of it to set it down. And then we got a whole table there like a plasma table or a welding table or something. And but like I said, it's just, you know, we always needing stuff to set stuff on. Just another idea, but I'll move some of this stuff around here. I gotta go check something, but I'll be right back. Storm looks like it's coming. I'm gonna get a little fire going here and try to get some of this crap out of the way so I can get the orange truck back in the hole. Really don't know if it's a good idea with the wind picking up. Storm might be too close, so probably put the truck up. Yeah, I might better put the truck up. I hope. Well, so much for that. All right, I'll be right back.